I think in life and what basketball teaches is relationships. My name is Nick Cross and I am the owner of EBC Training Centers here located in Kirkland, Washington. This place was built 3 years ago. Just poured our heart into this place, God willing, and a lot of support, but our family kind of just dove into this thing head first and took a dive of faith and took a huge jump off a cliff. And what we had to do was we actually sold our house. We did it right in the middle of COVID. It was a tough situation, tough times for everybody, and everyone's situation's different. And I think the game of basketball has taught us a lot of different things, but what it taught us was to stay hungry, to stay together, to fight together as a family. And that's what we did. We locked our arms and made a hard decision and sold our house in Sammamish and turned around and took all that money, dumped it right here, and it's been the biggest blessing that our family could ever have. First and foremost, when you come into our facility, you're gonna feel family right away. And that's one thing that we preach is one gym, one family. That is our motto, and we truly believe that. The next thing you're gonna get is development. And we're not gonna develop your kid not just on the court, but we're gonna develop them off the court. We wanna nourish them. We wanna see them grow as a human being. We wanna kind of just plant that seed and just kind of slowly water it and watch them grow. And take things and build relationships with families and be a tag team partner doing this, because raising kids, as I found out on my own, you need a huge village to do it. And I believe that's one thing that you're going to get right away is your son or your daughter is going to develop into a really good human being and a better basketball player with our program. One of the beauties of having your own facility is that you get to see kids come in on unscheduled time. Every kid, I believe, nowadays has scheduled times, whether that be practice, private training, group trainings, it's all scheduled. But the beauty of our facility is, I think the family's atmosphere makes kids feel welcomed. And so you will see kids here coming in at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. You will see them be coming here at 10, 11, midnight, and 1 o'clock in the morning, and they will just fall in love with the game. And those are the kids that I see separate themselves. They come in unscheduled time and just really fall in love with the game and the grind of it and the process of it. And those are the ones that are uniquely different than just the kid that shows up on an everyday basis. So I think once you get to Division I, especially level, coaches all know that kids are good. I think coaches all know that they're there because they're talented. And rosters 1 through 12 are all talented. So I think it's all the intangible stuff. Is this kid gonna look the coach in the eye? Can the coach get after this kid? Can they not get after this kid? How are they when they sub out? Do they shake hands? Do they run off the court? Do they make eye contact with refs? Do they shrug their shoulders? We call in our program, are they a palms down person? Are they someone who's in fully control of their motion? Are they palms up? Are they just like freaking out because things don't go their way? I think it's all those things that kind of slowly add up to what a kid can do, but more importantly, what a coach is looking for, not only on the court, but I think off the court. They have to be able to be someone that, that when they do bring kids in, they want to be a role model. They want someone that they could right away be like, this is a kid that, maybe didn't play right away, but slowly as a sophomore, junior, and senior, they ended up working their way into a rotation and buying a role, which eventually being a role player and getting that role, there's only so many superstars, and that helps you in life being able to do that. I think in life and what basketball teaches is relationships. And what Michael and I have is a truly unique friendship, someone that I can call, it doesn't matter. Any hour of the night, it doesn't matter. It's someone that I know that will always be there for me, and it's all because of a round ball. And I think that's what 21st Century and EBC and myself really merged together. It's really developing kids into being the best version of themselves. And it's not about them being able to put a basketball through a hoop. It's about them being able to see all the challenges, see all the uniqueness that this game brings, all the failures, all the success stories, all the crying, all the teamwork stuff, everything that you can really, there's a ton of things that this game will bring to your life that I honestly think that will really just, if you learn how to find the ways to mold a kid and take those things, not as pointing fingers at a kid and shaming them because they can't do something or they failed. It's how do you put your arms around them and build them up and take that lesson and flip it into a success story to help them become the best version of them. So it's a family, bottom line. I think what happens with culture is you don't necessarily have to talk about it. You get the right people in the right spots, and you get the right people that have a heart that has nothing to do with basketball, but it's just a bonus that they can teach the game as well. That they're not here just to, obviously the goal is to get them to a certain point, but at the end of the day, there's a very small percentage of kids that are gonna actually make that goal. And I think what is the biggest thing that we preach and with our coaches is to coach them hard, but you have to love them harder. And you have to just immerse yourself into those kids. And I think that's what creates a real culture, and there's no bias anything when it comes to help raising these kids.